Buddy. And with that, welcome.
God damn it.
To Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, we discovered 2 bodies. One for Hifumi in the nurse's room, and also Taka's body in the back room of the physics lab. So, here today, you have Wanawhoop as the special guest, ruining everything for the Great Crystal Master 4.
Stealing my fucking intros, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And isn't it wonderful?
Anyway, the victims were Hifumi and Chio's fine. Okay. I couldn't transition to that. Especially with food in my mouth.
That's not the only thing you love to have in your mouth. You also love to have Rob's steak in your mouth. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. I love you, Rob.
Fuck you, PJ.
I love you, Rob. Don't kill me.
Ah, for fuck. But you know that they're the victims. They were killed with similar weapons. And that's it.
Very strange.
We're doing great. We're starting off strong. Anyway, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes.
This is true.
We should know more than what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe.
Well, there's something else that's bothering me.
What?
There's something in my throat. Someone else has been missing for quite a while.
Yeah, Kyoko. That's what I was thinking of.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Fumi were attacked. But with
Hey, the killer's acting alone.
But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
I mean, that also came to mind, but again, the accomplice would have nothing to benefit from if they did get away with it. An accomplice? An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to add my own stuff to the story, goddammit!
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question!
While Monokuma appears.
Yeah, Wild Monokuma appears. Even in a Master Ball, you'll find a way to escape it. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about an accomplice, right? But did you not remember the second case? We've talked about accomplices. No, it was the first case, not the second one. I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial!
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
It wasn't spoken, but actually no, it was spoken, but it wasn't in this.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
This is true.
In other words...
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
So you were saying nobody worked together this time, right?
Don't say it.
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys.
Fuck you, Monokuma.
You're welcome, miss. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder, only the one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that killed the thing.
Well?
Fuck. Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
extreme!
The one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? Thanks. Just one person?
Well now.
That's enough explainifying! And then the excess of burps culminated into one hiccup.
It actually hurt.
It did look like it hurt from the corner of my eye when I saw you.
Well, like if you notice, like everything shifted way far up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Boobs were nearly out.
Oh my god.
That's saying something.
Fucking just like, Now it's time for the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. The final battle, even though it's only chapter 3. Took an old
final countdown.
sung with popcorn in your mouth. And the an accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all, if she wasn't the killer. You may be right.
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case?
Cool.
I'm talking
Oh, yeah.
about the murderous speech and a still. What?
I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
I inhaled some popcorn. I did not expect her to pop up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm offended. Yeah?
You. When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. What?
You alright?
Never seen. Fuck it.
Okay.
When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
Yeah, because of the blood, man.
Ow, juice.
You want to get water?
No, I got Pepsi.
You know, that's a perfect substitution. I'm not
Well,
going to fault you
it's
for
the
that.
thing I have right now.
I said I'm not going to fault you for it, because it is soda.
Well, otherwise I have to go all the way out into the hallway.
This is true.
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl!
God damn it!
huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
Because you're a murderer. This is literally...
But she only murders with
Yeah.
scissors!
Yeah, so it's kind of racist. That's kind of fucking...
Profiling!
Yeah, profiling, that's the word. Racist.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
Yeah, she's right about that. Whenever we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body is aside. I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I can't calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna
You can.
Let me finish, bitch, or I'll cut you.
Okay,
I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like.
this is true.
They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
I mean, if you're a murderer, especially a psychotic one at that, you wouldn't care.
Let's see.
On another fuck me.
Yeah, all voices, all at once.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then,
Tina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Tina? As long as I don't have to piss. Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
Really?
Because I can't
It's
do
all
anything
clear
with
now.
my kids.
Nope, not at all. Then again, yeah, then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Because if it were, then we wouldn't have any kind of, plot twists, like the last case. Okie dokie game. What have you got for us? Let's first check their bodies. You'll never move again. According to the Monokuma files, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Was that used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Probably. It was dragged. Well, no, it was dragged. It was dragged on its own because the tarp wouldn't have left behind those streaks. So it must have been laid on the tarp afterwards. That way there wouldn't be any blood left when the body was moved. But there was. Unless he added them to the tarp, like, while dragging his body onto it. Which I guess makes more sense, but nah. Oh yeah, we should probably actually check the file. The number one thing we should check, aka the fucking court record, or the autopsy report. Alright, the cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with similar weapons. And that's it? Okay. They fucking go back. Yeah, it's a tarp apparently is used to move Taka. Go back, please! Escape, I keep forgetting that. Alright. Let's look at Hifumi's body. Hifumi's big, cold body laid on the floor. This really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to the repository. Yeah, it's up the staircase too. Unless there was like a trap door, and how else would he have been able to come up here? All the way from the first to the third floor, all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's not good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, his fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. What is it? Wait a second. I don't... Oh yeah, his glasses had blood on it! Right, they were removed! Yeah, his glasses were covered in blood, and here, they're clean. Interesting. Someone wiped his glasses off? Who would do that and why? Well, maybe he wasn't actually dead by then. He couldn't have been, if that was the case. No, I wanted to check the tarp. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I can just hold control. That makes things so much more streamlined. Okay. What do you have to say, you idiot?
Rude.
You're so rude, gosh.
God.
We're
so sassy.
Yeah, we're so sassy. Bianca, did you think... Okay. I need to read properly. Do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could have think otherwise. Whatever, I'm going with it. When the attacks and the murders and disappearances all happened, each one of us has an alibi. And that's the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
I remember that. And then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? That's what I was thinking. Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Then why would he uncover it at the last second to give himself away? It doesn't seem like something he'd do. Because he's the fool of the century, you see? And he is kind of dumb. But, like, he seems to be pretty good at scamming people, so...
But you also have to realize, think back to the nurse's office. There weren't any drag marks like there were with Taka's.
There weren't. You're
So
right.
that's something to check out.
Yeah. When we actually leave this place.
Yeah. You still have some investigating to do in here, but that's something to point out that I just was thinking back on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was one of the contradictions that was kind of in my head for a bit too, because like Taka was dragged, clearly at the very least, and it doesn't look like Hifumi was dragged, so I'm thinking maybe there was like a trap door or something that went by 2 floors somehow. I don't know. I feel like there's a clue hiding here somewhere.
What?
And is that it? Is that all? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, then we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Oh, that was him. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is to not get caught. But killing 2 people means more clues and more chances you get found out, aka the dragging of the body.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay? He's thinking to himself again.
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
The only thing he has going for him is his pretty eyes.
Sure. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. The other thing is I talked with him, and he basically was just constantly talking down to Makoto. Like, I talked to him during free time. He just was like, no, I'm perfection, so I'm best at everything, and you are weak, and basically no men are created equal because I said so. And so I skipped, then I skipped over my sentiments on that line. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, it wouldn't have killed him to tell us what it was. Well, it'll probably kill him later, maybe. I don't know. Hello, Sakura. I should talk to you now. There it is.
There are many
There are many suspects to the incident this time.
There are many aspects to the incident this time.
The burp just kind of jumbled up your brain.
Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help?
Sure, I like you. There's other reasons, but like I like you.
I like you too. You're a good friend.
Thank
Though
you.
I can break you with one hug.
Exactly. What? Okay, let's look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
Yeah, because an hour prior, they all went there and waited for an hour. Oh yeah, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. They quickly came and got you and me.
Mouse. Thank you. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Which is right after, morning time. Okay. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was not my line. That's what it was.
Yes, it was not your line, it's my line, bitch. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
While he was alive.
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume of the assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search.
And that's when the second scream happened.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
Yep, this is when you told us that something else went wrong. I remember this. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. And right after that...
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen a suspect on the 3rd floor.
Okay, my mouse dying. I need to fix that if that's the case.
Yes. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, and then she was like, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream, and then she saw the strange costumed man walking these stairs. Gotcha.
And then,
This is just flashback scene. And then that was Hifumi's scream. Yeah, that was Hifumi's scream. And that's before I ended the episode. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. There's a lot of splitting up in this case, too. So you gotta, like, remember who went with whom. Celestia, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. You know, Byakuya and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. Yeah, and this is when Toko was Toko, too. And when you got back to the nurse's office... Every time I keep saying nurses, I keep saying nurse's office. Which is not how you say it. Anyway, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor. Oh, so this is just a recap. Okay, which is good. Tell you that's what happened.
however,
but at that same time we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
That's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? And Yumi and Byakuya all headed to the nurse's office. See, you're gonna have to remember who went with whom. I'm not gonna remember that. Leaving Toko behind, who had fainted.
Do you want a paper to write all this down?
No, it'll probably end up coming up in the trials later.
Okay.
But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Yeah, this is when she told us that the body disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover the corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening. This is a fucking flashback again. This time Taka's body had disappeared. So from there we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she had found the bodies.
It's my line.
Shut up!
Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. Fuck you, bitch.
No! Fuck!
Skipped over your line.
Yeah, I did skip over my line. And yeah, they showed up in the room again. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active.
Yeah, they have been.
Perhaps you should try looking at the hammers. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Yeah, I don't think I need any recap from you. So I do need to check the hammers. But first I need to check the girl that I like.
So,
Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
What about it? Yeah, what is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look at around, right? I'm itchy.
Good lord.
I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
I came right to the repository to, you know, look around.
But it was locked, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked? You were there!
And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could have beat us here.
Yeah, but when did it unlock? After you guys left?
So if that's true, then who locked it? Why is it unlocked now?
Did Byakuya unlock it? Because it's either between him or Celeste.
Well, it depends on which side it locks from.
Yeah, we don't know that information. I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking here, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. I mean, that's what I was thinking, except we're not able to leave yet. We need to check this to make sure we know the hammers are gone. Or mallets, whatever the fuck. Their hammers are of all different sizes hanging on the wall, though some are more like mallets. Mallets. Could the Justice hammers have just been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have been obviously had a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait a second. For some reason, this hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Someone wash it recently? So were there 5? Well, which hammer was it? It looked like it was this one.
It was a really big one.
Yeah, so... Wait a second. Maybe that's the same one that they used to wash his face off? Probably. What else is there to look at here? This. The tarp. That was...
Oh yeah, I loved rolling on those things in gym class!
Oh yeah! Yeah, it's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess you used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Oh shit!
That's what the streaks were.
This is getting spicy.
Yeah. And look at the wheel. Yeah, the wheels had the blood. That's what I was thinking. Like, it couldn't have been him dragged. It was the wheels of the thing. So definitely that was used to move the body. Uh-huh. What's the explanation for that? Okay, so that's it's not everything?
No.
What else haven't we checked yet?
Did you check Taka's body, or was it just the tarp that you checked?
I thought I did check his body. Yeah, he'll never move again.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was the same thing or whatnot.
No.
I do believe that is everything then, because otherwise it's just a normal screen up there.
It's one of the monitors he appears on. I don't have time to be staring at it. Oh, but I got a coin! Oh yeah, I wasted all my coins to get stuff.
So there you have
There's the security camera. Yeah, I don't have time to be staring at it. Okay, then what?
That's everything, because you looked at Hifumi's body, you looked at the doll, you talked to Sakura, you looked at Taka's body, you talked to Hina.
Yeah.
You looked at the mallets.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it didn't show an exit sign. I was like, is there anything else I need to do here? Oh, okay, here we go. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside. Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was one that you could be locked from the outside or the inside.
Yeah, I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can be only unlocked from the inside, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door is locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked in from the inside. Was Byakuya in the inside of the room? Because he came... No, he couldn't have, because he came behind us.
No, because Celeste had gone in first, and was the first one to find the body.
Okay. Gotcha.
And he came with her to tell us that she had found the bodies.
In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to David. So that's certain someone. And they at least moved the bodies. At the very least, they moved Taka's body in. Whether or not they were actually Hiro, who was claimed to have murdered Hifumi, the person who went into the room at least moved the bodies. There's gotta be some clue around here somewhere. Yeah, fucking the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, the equipment room where Taka was found, and I guess the only other thing after that is just talking to people.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to the fucking the equipment room. That's where I think we should go first. Because it's just right down the hall here, and we can just go downstairs after we're all done. Because efficiency, man!
Yeah!
Especially since these investigations do end up going for very long. Yes. Yes. The flapping of the hands. I'm sure that sounds super great. Hello, Jill. How are you today?
I'm sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
Not space.
What? I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah, because you were Toko at that point. Alright, let's check the hammers. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. Supposedly. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. And it doesn't...
Look at the blood!
Yeah, it doesn't look like there was any blood on the hammer either. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from this? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms on the 3rd floor, so that definitely could have been possible. It's just when.
Yeah.
But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Yeah, it was in the nurse's office. That's where we're going next. There's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. Not initially, anyway. We gotta... Is there anything else here?
Matt?
Yeah, I saw that. This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. So I'm only getting a coin from that. Cool. Anything here? Nope. Alright.
Because it's just the monitor and then the security camera then. So down to the nurse's office.
Indeed, we shall. Because fucking... I remember, like, I think it was the episode before this, where I was basically wasting the 100 plus coins that I had to get.
Well, it was not the episode before this, but the episode before the last episode. So 2 episodes ago, because 2 episodes ago, I wasn't here.
3.
3.
Yeah, it was 3 episodes ago. I'm pretty sure.
Well, still, it was during one of the episodes that you had recorded without me.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I spent like a good 5 minutes just getting a bunch of new presents for people. I think Sakura was the only person that I gave a really good present to, because they gave me a different text thing that's like, oh, she was elated with the thing I gave her. I gave her the shit. What was it again?
Martial arts book?
No, I gave that to Toko. It was something else that was martial arts related, but she really loved it. Hello, Celeste. It almost looks like your shadow's just standing in the blood. When you're investigating shit. You're Chihiro now again! You're just everyone.
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking.
Why? Why aren't you helping?
I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Check his room? Oh, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, he just did the same thing. So the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Well, now I have your account. Okay, well, let's check the hammer. This should have blood on it, right?
There's blood around it.
Yeah. That was the one that was used to kill Hifumi. So someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Alright, let's check the blood. Or not. Yeah, it's not letting me check the blood. What's over here?
What's that smell? It's blood! You wouldn't even understand.
No, but it sounds funny. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. I don't know, is there... They'll say, is there? You do that right in my face. Ow! Anyway, yeah, after everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Okay, that's some aggressive slurping there. Right there, aggressively slurping.
I can just imagine, every time I make an intense slurping noise, the screen is just shaking.
God damn it. God damn it. You're just like PJ giving me work to do.
Yes, I am. I'm making it more interesting for your viewers.
I'm making it this more interesting. I already do enough of that as it is. There's...
Well, I already make it more interesting because, tits.
Tits and gas.
Well, not actual gas, unless it's coming out of my mouth.
Smash cut to 5 episodes ago when that happened. Not...
Shut up!
Anyway.
Bitch.
There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Because that's the only way you'd be able to use blood packets is if you're a vampire and nothing else. Because that makes a fuckload of sense. It's just a normal trash can. You can feel free to visit it at any time. Looking inside. Oh. It's too small to be a handkerchief. This glass is cleaning cloth. Does it have the blood on it? It's got some kind of cartoon character on it, so it's Hifumi's, definitely. But it's also covered in blood. Okay.
Oh.
So his glasses were cleaned right before he left?
Ah, did you find something?
That's weird. Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, except for... I don't even know if Hero would do that. It seems a little off. Yeah, neither, but it might be important. Again, if it's anything I've learned from Phoenix Wright, If you don't think it has any importance, it will have the most importance in the case.
And I do believe that's everything that we can possibly investigate now.
It is. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's Room. That's what I was thinking to go, because like that's the only place he would have been, right?
Well, we can do that in the next episode.
I was gonna wait until after he was done talking.
I know you're gonna wait until after he's done talking, but we're still gonna visit Hero in the next episode.
Yeah, this is true. Oh, let me give you this. Yeah, that's what Hero sent to me. Well, at least it said that he had it in his handwriting, which I think might... I was thinking like it wasn't expected it to be him. It was either like Celeste or maybe Kyoko who would have that neat handwriting. But apparently Hero told us otherwise. This is the note Hero wrote us to get us to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Yeah, it makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Okay then. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that he didn't write it. Excuse me.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, that was trapped in my throat. He said to go to Hero's Room, but what's waiting for me there? I don't know, but we're gonna do that next time as our lovely guest has apparently decided to end videos for me.
I wasn't ending the video for you though, but
but you were predicting it.
I did steal your entrance though, which was pretty funny. You love me. I'm your friend.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Fuck you, Caitlin.
Bye.